He's here, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, it took you long enough to get here. I didn't think that you're gonna. I just want to make sure that you weren't having any of your police snipers shoot me after after you put lips on my Gwen. Technically, it was a mutual kiss. I think we both had a good saying. And I just wanted to say it, Spider-Man. I don't use. I usually keep personal feelings aside when it comes to my police work, so you don't have to worry about. For now. Good to know. Anyway, what can Detective Officer Spider-Man do for you today, Cap? First of all, don't ever call yourself Officer Spider-Man. You're not officially you're not an official Officer Spider-Man. You're still technically a vigilante in my book. And second of all, we're here because we're going after this guy, Hammerhead. Yes. And one of the people that said to be a member of this group, Nausea group. Nausea group that has been operating the criminal underworld of New York City for decades. Bringing him in could be one step closer to taking down under the entire Nausea, this entire Nausea group. You should be going after Silver, and he's the head honcho. He's the one controlling. And do you have any evidence or proof? Well, he did threaten my life. And did you make a quote of him threatening your life? No. Then I don't realize up here. I do have my sister about Silvermane and his actions. I actually did my own personal work on Silvermane back when I first started working for the Force before I became captain. And all the work I've done led to dead ends. Don't get me wrong. I don't. So you arrest people and say you don't believe that Silvermane's a criminal mastermind. I didn't say that, Spider-Man. But in order to bring down criminals like these, you need to play the long game. Don't try to rush. You can't rush these things. These just takes time. Police work like this takes time. Perhaps this guy will be the one supposed to doing that. Well, how do you get anything? Well, according the anonymous tip that Leas told us about where Hammerhead's hiding. That's hiding. Who anonymous tip? We have no idea. Well, I guess it wouldn't be anonymous if we know. Yeah. Well, anyway, I have clearance from the mayor to start moving on Hammerhead. Sources intel suggests that Hammerhead could appear in a small warehouse on the east side of the dock district of New York City. I want me to buy you some Spidey backup with a little flip action. Sure, let's go with that. We'll go with that. Now, according to our into Hammerhead, as guarded, it won't be easy. So as soon as the cop, from what we know, Hammerhead's men can smell a cop coming from a mile away. So I want you to get down there. I want you to go down there and first I want you so we can go undetected. You got Officer Spider pointing for duty. You counting it out, and I'm totally focused for you. Oh, do you think he's again? What I thought. Hey MJ, wait a second, Peter, where have you been? I thought looking for you all over. Oh, where are you? Oh, I'm actually at the library, studying. I have this huge exam I have to do for Mr. Connor's biology class, in a few days, and I hate, prepared. Oh, really? Because I was actually just at the library asking if anyone's seen what happened to Harry, and you weren't there. Seriously, Peter, what's going on with you these days? Look, MJ, look, it's cop. Look, well, okay, I'm not mad at you anymore. I'm mad that still I'm not taking this whole Can I Harry seriously. Look, I am MJ. In fact, I'm actually here to talk. Yes, right now. How about now? On that note, I don't suppose the cops. We actually have no idea about her. No one. Then fire up a Muslim at his someone's kidnapped. Yeah. Well, I'm just hearing this now. Can't believe it. Why would Osborn not? On his son, knowing which side he usually prefers handled on his own. For all we know, some crime being kidnapped all my son just to get a play some rant or some nonsense like that. But it made me furious. But we had to. And we got. And I actually just told, and he, well, why? Look, I need to. And they let the police. I already told the police about what happened to Harry, and they'll take care of it. Well, okay, until I don't know. So you're still, so you're just gonna hide on your rug let your best friend be in the hands of murderers. I didn't say like that, MJ. Look, it's something you about right now, and I kind of something that's also very important. More important than your best friend. Wow, don't forget, I'm gonna find out. MJ, wait. Wait. Okay, let's do this. Oh, dude. Well, Mary Jane, hell, be good. Man, it's so good to see. This is a surprise. You think what can I guess come on and it's part of my favorite uncle? Hold for surprise with it. Well, consider me surprised. Come in. I actually finished brewing up a fresh cup of Joe. But doesn't? Yes, please, thanks. I also made some fresh oatmeal cookies. Oh, it's fresh out of the oven too. Like to have. That sounds great. Thanks. So MJ, what can your favorite and only uncle do for his favorite and only niece? It's about my friend Harry. Look, some people cannot Harry. Harry, please go just at him and his father or to head out of the country for no one's seen Higgy. Not even my best friend Pierce. Well, I'm sure he has. I'm sure he doesn't. I'm sure he does care if what happened. Look, I know I didn't know you're tired now, but maybe you can help me. I see. You want to find Harry, your friend, on your own. Yes, it could be dangerous, and whoever kidnapped. Hey, I don't. You should be messing up taking lightly. I know, Uncle, but I can't just sit around and do nothing. That's what someone can help me. All right, MJ. If you are serious, it's suddenly it's always good to start with talking with the person who was witnessed the crime firsthand. Especially if that person is very close to the kidnappee. In this case, Harry's father, Norman Osborn. Well, getting a new not be easy. He is a very busy man, running a successful. Yes, but you'll have to think outside the box. When I was a journalist back in my youth, I found some very unique. Are you ready to say it? But it'll take a while. And didn't you tell me once that you have another just no, actually, Professor, I don't think being actor is that important to me anymore right now. Right now, it's finding my friend. Alright then, better hang on tight, because I'll have to bring down some major info on you. Various was I until I was right. This then was like Silvermane's, definitely Silvermane's men. It was Hammerhead's men. I was crying with criminal scumbags. We gotta wait. I know you, but we gotta wait until our. Who's that? Ta-da! That will be me, Spider-Man. You called Spider-Man, sir? That's right. Don't know if you're Spider-Man's here to save a day. We don't need his help. Hey, I used to be that too, son. But these days, perhaps we could use his help. You know the plan, Spider-Man? Yes, I make a distraction while you guys take down Silvermane. Good to know. Alright, I'll get down it and you guys. Let's get this. You can count on me, sir. I'll take care of these scumbags for you. Wait, Oh, so tell me, do you know when Hammerhead's gonna make his big move against Silvermane? No clue. According to him, and I quote him, and you gotta take your time, just see. But you gotta see, man. I always like to say "see" a lot. Yeah, no kidding. Hello, boys. I don't suppose any of you lovely criminal jets can tell me where I can find your boss by any chance. Oh my gosh, the Spider-Man! Oh, Spider-Man, where? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be such a fan. So that God, yeah. Well, hey, well, that's no way. Agreed. You're idle. I guess you guys never, I guess your parents never told you not to use guns when in a conversation. Now move in, boys, move in. Let's go, boys. Distractions. Right. This is it, boys. This is how we do. This is how I assert my dawn as the head Don DiMaggio. After spending years of filling Hammerhead's personal penthouse suite, I know all the entry points, all the weak points in the security, all of it. With this until I can slip in, kill the old bum, and no one would be. Why is it? Then you take over as head Don DiMaggio. That you got, and people will say you're not the smartest crown in smartest goon in my arsenal. That's now. Wait, what's that sound? You two go figure out what's going on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's all right. All right, what's going on? Police! Don't move! It's the police! Oh, not the police! Great, yeah, the police! Police! Don't move, scumbag! Wow, and shoot up and make me! Don't move! Come on, don't move! Guess how you cops to learn why I'm called Hammerhead. Freeze, you son of a gun. Captain Stacy of the New York Police Department. I knew it was only my time before I ran into you. It's over, Hammerhead. I know all about the criminal actions, and I have a case. I have a case file to prove it. You're going down, Hammerhead. You're going to prison for a long time. But what makes you think I'm going to let you take me in that easy? Because I have a secret weapon. And really, what's that? That'll be me. What's you? This your secret weapon? I'm shaky in my boots. I got that. Now that guy has a tough head. As I was thinking the same. Yeah, thinking the same thing. Yeah, thanks. It's all thanks to steel plating. It's all safe for you. All the men outside have only taken care of. Yeah, but yeah, more like webbed care if you ask me. When we talk about you doing puns in the middle of police work. Sorry, sir. So, point is over, Hammerhead. All the goons are being taken out by my men. Don't worry for you. Don't worry for you to hide. Don't worry. But how could you? Guessing you think you're anonymous. You think my anonymous tip friend for that? Anonymous tip, eh? Well, I'm not going down easy. You really think, regardless of whatever intel you have, you could have taken me in? I'm a Hammerhead. You're not. So many cops have tried to take me down, and all have failed. Stacy, no, get away from him. No, get off me, It's over, Hammerhead. You're all webbed up. No, you can't do this to me. I am. What you are is all wrapped up, son. Get wrapped up, webbed up, kid. Yep, never mind. Since you helped us, I'm gonna let that one slide. Spidey, nice work. Perhaps I was wrong to. When you first started webbing on the scene, Spider-Man, I thought you were just a menace that needed to be brought in. But you have proven me time and time again that you really are. You are someone I can trust. Shucks. You're making me. If I wasn't in this mask, you know I'm blushing. Right. Right. Well, anyway, dude. I got something to take this. No problem. Hey, Gwen, what can I, Gwen? It's kind of not. Can't wait. I'm busy. It's only take a second, Dad. I just want to know what to. Sure, Pete, make sure that you'll be home tonight. Well, of course, I know chance to meet your new mm, um, boyfriend. Well, I hope. Well, I hope that. Promise me you won't too much. I'm too much. Well, of course, but are you sure? Are you? I are you sure your new boyfriend Pierre won't just find out that he got kissed Spider-Man? That first of all, Pierre's not my boyfriend. Yeah, and that's and he's fine with it. Yes. Huh. Huh. It's pretty obvious. You see here, pretty obvious that you see that Mr. kept talking to Gwen about I actually a date. Dude. Peter, hey. Sir. Few out. To. It might not be the best time if you, especially what happened to your friend Harry. I was wondering if you would go date with me. Or really, what do you have in mind? I know. Well, my my family's having their famous Mediterranean dinner tonight, and I wanted you could join us. Having Benzino. I said I love France. I never had it, but I'm sure I love it. Great. So you would. Well, here's actually, and I say I don't know. That well, I'm sure once he knows. I'm sure he won't give you a hard time. Although when I say to that for once, I bring home. I bring home on a date because my parents will actually prove, considering that proved my last boyfriend, when including a Brock, was also couldn't name again. Oh sure. That's and now sorry about that. This is my dog Gwen. You're lucky man, to have. Yeah, I know. Well, thanks for. So, well, if they make a do for you kind of thing, since I'm here, no, I take it from here. You did enough work. I'm sure you're. You're busy. I'm sure. You have no idea, Miss Stacy. Well, see you. Thanks again, Pearson. No problems. No problems. Well, well, you'll say this is good after all. Not only can you still have your friendship with Mr. Gwen's father, and also you say don't perhaps if like Silvermane. That's what it's that already just Silvermane. Names you come in. Mr. Osborne. I'm here to inform you that your plan worked. But when you inform me that the cops have arrested Hammerhead, excellent. It is going according to plan. And in a sense, why would you really give the police information on how to arrest him? Doesn't he work for the manager doing business with? Exactly, Miss. Dr. Strom. Strom, once Ham figures out that the person who ran him out to is Silvermane, it'll only increase his desire to take him out, and also an enemy. But why would he? Why Ham think of it when he found out that you who gave the police that honest tip? Though I went to great lengths to make sure that to make sure that Hammerhead will know it was Silvermane that set him up, not me. But how? Okay, well, how? And as for, but how will he get if he's going to prison? Oh, I'll handle. That's then. Ellie, Dad, I want to see Mr. Also, we found her singing about this perimeter, sir. Let him go. Let him go. I'll handle this. Are you sure, sir? Yes, she's actually one of my son's friends. I'm sure I'll handle this. You two may go. All right, Mr. Osborne, we'll be out front. I'll be in the lab, Mr. Osborne. Well, Miss Watson, I believe it is. What can I always unpronounced visit? Hear about Harry. I know that you didn't inform the constable what happened to your son, and I know that. I assure you, Miss Watson, I want Harry returned safe and sound just as much as you do. But if I inform the cops, it will just provoke the kidnappers. Well, do you know why? they kidnapped Harry. It's pretty obvious. I have Oscorp has a lot of dangerous enemies. For all I know, those criminals, those criminals were hired by one of the competitors to kidnap my son to force me to back down on some sort of that my also is working on. How funny at these minutes, Mr. Osborne, because I'm really following over here. I looked into your records, and from what I saw you were aware of any enemies that would dare to go after you or Harry. Although I did find, I also went to the scene where it happened, and I asked, and one of the people who witnessed something mentioned that one of the said they were working for the Green Goblin, seeing that attacked the Goblin that was Mr. Silvermane, who I'm impressive. You were much more than I could imagine. I thought for an actress. Well, my uncle was a reporter back, so I guess that's pretty. Well, Miss, if you are thinking of going into journalism instead of being an actress, perhaps he could give you some advice. Stop making, and be careful where you're poking your nose, because you might wind up in a situation where you can't cock your way out of. Since that you're my son's friend, I will just unpronounce sly, or else I'll have you arrested for. I'll hand. I know about you. I know. Did you? Your son? Did you know about? I did. Well, not until before. That's why I insisted that Harry went on to go out of the country in the first place. I found out that he stole Goblin Green to make himself popular and be good at football at school. I thought it would be good to him of a country to help him clear his head and help him to get over his addiction on the serum. On the serum, I did. So now if you see, I go now please before I call now, or else I'll call security and force you to leave. Alright, fine. Well, that was a very. Now, what's this? It's like directions from me. Very. Perhaps these. These will. According to my. I seen this. My uncle used to. His often when you see him as a kid, it's quite ideas that I know. Usually. I wonder if that's where Harry is. I better check it out. Or then again, Pierre was telling me. Well, I'm going. No, Harry. MJ is on the case, and you're making a big mistake. You know that, Captain Stacy. Do you not know who I? No, do not know who. You know who? Of course I do. I'm messing with the Marcy. Am I right? How do you know that? One doesn't come to the police captain of New York's police department, not about knowing how the criminal, about knowing how to do his stuff properly. And one I know about the mafia. Of course, all I know is basically simple rumors. But lately, I'm meaning those rumors are true, and I know that because I know that you are one in the mafia. And what? And now what? You expect me to squeal? Tell me to spill my little guts out, don't you? That's what I do. As if you want to make your life in prison not a little bit more comfortable, I can arrange that if you're willing to give me intel. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Everything. Who's running the mafia? Where they're located? The staff of it, all of it. Forget it. Forget it, pig. No way I'm gonna rout on my boys. Oh really? Really, I'm surprised how loyal you are, considering that they're the ones who told me where you are. What? I asked my boys down at the station when the intel that was anonymously given to us on where it came from, and it turned out it came from as people were very popular some information that is very popular. Anonymous intel came from through a text message from a police sir. Not to retrace it. It was sent from a computer used He's by Silvermane Industries, was run by none other than Mr. Silvermane himself. So it makes me wonder if consider that maybe Silvermane is one of the mods, or maybe the head Don, and that he may have decided that because he didn't want that good for that ungrateful. How dare you betray me after everything I've done for him? But it's clear that you don't owe him anything. Owe him anything. So why don't you cut a deal with us? Make him ends meet. Make him pay. You know what? Maybe what the? What's going on there? We're under attack, sir. It's a great guy. Hello, officers. Hope I didn't break any laws. I hope I'm not in trouble for wrecking your ride. Shoot! But listen, you freak! Put your hands up over your. What see him? Oh, you mean like this? Perhaps. What the? Freeze! Captain Stacy at the least. You know who I am? Of course, you're as currently here. Well, I don't know what you want, freak, but you're not. This man under police protection. You're not. I was hoping. Mystery. Now it's my turn. Cats, officer. And down here, thanks for the help, freak show buff. And if you really want to me, want to take a little trip with me, I guarantee you it'll make it worth your while. How about I hammer you the next week, you freak in a mask. And you have such a hard head. But do you have what do you have? Or about gas mask in your mask? Where am I? You're in my little goblin. You're in my home away from home. My little goblin hat, if you will. Welcome, Mr. I'm glad you agreed to come by for a little visit. Morgue abduction. You better leave right now, or else you're gonna be sorry. Or what? What you expect that someone will find out that you've been abducted by yours truly and come to your rescue? It's pretty clear that he doesn't care about you as much as you care about protecting him. Someone may not look. May not be what, but I know you see. I may not like, but I still respect him. In my book, you should respect who you fear. The only person I ever feared was Silvermane. You can't fear, and you're just some freak hiding behind a mask. Mask, but it's not a pure matter. But let's be honest, who's really the people people? For all I know, this is who I true. And then again, this mask represents that I wear could be who I really am underneath my more human exterior. That I find. Now, look, what do you want? Well, everything I need to bring Silver is clear as Silvermane. How about we take them down together and we rule New York's together as partners? Forget it. I'm done sharing control over New York City. New York's going with anyone. I'm taking control. How will you take control of New York's when you're dead? When your head no longer attached to your body? See what I'm getting at, Hammerhead? We thought, you already checked with our contacts in the police department, sir. Sir, Hammerhead never made it to police custody. after he got arrested. But me and selling my me selling. What do you idea? No idea, sir. The cops got ambushed carrying still Hammerhead were caught here, so no one has gone on who. No one knows for sure who kidnapped kidnapped Hammerhead yet. Hammerhead yet. I still can't believe that Hammerhead. I want to get captured by those pigs and then by whoever's mystery. Cause I guarantee you, I won't. No one mess with the Mars, I guess. Whoever it is. Well, you're looking to who can. I can tell you, it was me, the green. You again. That's right, me again. It is time that I'm here to tell you that your days running New York's are over, Silvermane. I'm taking control. And when I do, I'm going to be running New York my way. What makes I think I'm going to let you take over my city under my own and everything coming, freak. You're not. Others have tried to take control of my empire behind my back, and they all end up sleeping with the fishies if you get my drift. What makes you think you're going to do fair? Guess I have something that the others comparison. Information, and that's what kind of information that would help me put you away in prison for a very long time. And that is your good buddy Hammerhead. So you have him. Oh shit! And if you want to see him alive, meet me at these directions at this warehouse in 5 hours, and don't come late if I were you. This is clearly a trap. Perhaps, but and you're correct, it's a trap. But I know you'll still go anyway because you know if I get Hammerhead to squeal, it's all over for you. Yeah. Oh, Peter, you look so handsome. You remind me of the days when I used to help dress your father when you went on his first date with your mother. Well, I appreciate the help, Aunt May, but I'm just going out to see dinner with Gwen's parents. Not going to a fancy restaurant or anything. This all seems so. Don't you think this all seems so? So of course not, Peter. For a boy to meet a woman's parents for the first time is a very important opportunity. I remember the day when I saw Ben dressed in his family suit when he went visit when he came for me to visit my parents, eat dinner with my parents for the first time. Oh, I remember that night. Oh, he was so nervous back then. I actually thought he was going to throw up from all because of fear of not earning my father's to let me marry him. Oh, those were the days. You said, Ben was like the charmer back then, and and you always know how to tell such funny jokes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so I know because he told me most of those jokes. He likes. Yes, your Uncle Louie was a very clever man. Yeah. I wish I would have been here. Yes, I know you missed your uncle, but I want you to know he's still with you inside, Peter. Although he's not here physically, he'll always be alive in your heart. I know. Thanks. I got it. I know. Of course, Peter. Have fun. I will. Peter. Oh, Gwen. This is I thought I was going to meet you at your parents' house. It's my dad. He's been attacked by the Green Goblin. What? Harry. Amen, Harry. But it's something else. It's not. What happened? Is he okay? I think so. He's still hospital, but I managed to. It's some mess. It's a first about who kidnapped Harry. Goes like, and Harry must he must have hired some goons to if he ever he must perhaps knew that he couldn't gain control of his Also said that when whoever drinks the Goblin Green develops an ultra personality, maybe Harry's Green Goblin personality, honestly, and just in case he lost control of Harry, perhaps this means the Green Goblin's back and looking for trouble. Of I'm worried about Dad. Don't worry, Gwen. I'll make sure that your father's okay. Thanks, Peter. Oh, wait, Spider-Man's on the case. I'll sit down. For the last time I told you I'm fine. I'm fine. Wow, you look worse for wear, Spider-Man. I'm guessing you heard the news? Yeah. I heard that that Goblin got liberated Hammerhead from police custody. That's one way of putting it. More like he hammered us hard. Ugh. I still hate yeah, I take more than a few goblin bombs to keep me down. I just don't understand why would Green Goblin kidnap Hammerhead? And just kill him. Him out. What do you? Well, I know that when I first came to him, I know that he wanted to take down Hammerhead in order to gain Silvermane in order to gain control of his criminal empire. Perhaps Goblin cannot him, so he thinks he can use him to get something over Silvermane. Either information to help put him down, or maybe enough info to put him away, so he won't be able to run, so he can take control while he's in prison. So Hammerhead, what do you think Hammerhead will kill on anything? Well, considering that it was Silvermane that gave us that information that led us to arresting Hammerhead in the first place, and yeah, wait a minute. Hammerhead's one who's on nonsense. Why would he do that? So why didn't you tell me this now? Because I know that you take as a sign that you were right about, and that you were trying to convince me that we should go after Silvermane, and that you come a long way, kids, when we first met. But we still a lot to learn about how to probably protect the city and how to do things by a book. I was going to tell you that, but after I convinced Hammerhead to squeal, and he was about to before a goblin took you guys out. Exactly. Well, and who knows where Goblin's now. He could be anywhere in the city by now, or he'd be flying over heads. Or you do it to me, only Captain. I'll take care of it. Jeez. Wait. Hey, golly, fancy seeing. You mind if I catch a ride with you? Spider-Man. I would love to take you for a ride, but warn you, I fly rough. Whoa, you. Hey, thought you might lose me. Hey, Spider-Man. You always know how to arrive on just the nick of time in my plans. Yeah, it's one of my charms. You still, I heard. Well, so Brady told me that you took down that you have Hammerhead. I don't suppose you will tell me where he is. I could, or I can tell, or you could help me. I could, if you agree to help me take him. You see, that once I just gone. You see, now I have Hammerhead. He's gonna give me everything I know how to take down Hammerhead. And I'm going to bring Hammerhead away for a very. That's good to know. But why don't you tell me so I can hand over to the proper authorities? Oh, you know, where's the fun of that? Enough games, Goblin. Where is he? You didn't say the magic. That depends. I taught you any manners. Peter, what? You know who I am? I'm sorry. I think you might see. Who's this Peter? Oh, don't play dumb, boy. I know it's you behind that mask. So wait a minute. So it was. Wait a minute. Chameleon must have told you, didn't he? Did you hire Chameleon to try and ruin that summit? Why? Why? Destroying a piece doesn't seem like your MO, Gobby. And what do you know about me, Peter? Besides that, I'm obviously crazy. Whoa! Who do you think? Who do you think you? Boy. You think you can play around in a city costume and make yourself a hero that the people probably will accept you for? Oh, please, once they... You're more than a show to him, Spider-Man. You only see it, and once they go and tire you, they'll toss you like garbage. They don't care. Once the public realize that you're not no longer able to protect them, they'll turn on you like vultures on a carcass and feed you to the wolves. you're in my. I believe this is the government. The master. A real face. You're sick, Harry. Well, you may know. Well, I know, Harry. Harry. You're sick, Harry. You need to fight being on control. You need to break free. Sorry, but scream all you want, but Harry. Yeah. Harry can't come to the phone right now. He's currently occupied. You know, it's not so fun, but I had to go. But if you ever change your mind, come to these corners at the old. That's where it's like. That's where I have Hammerhead. If you ever want, you'll come. It's a creative type. Everyone's sending a sense of deja vu here. Oh, wow, that's all of it. Oh, yes, I don't have it, but I have it tonight. And you'll. Goblin. Nice going. Now who's been worse for wear? Very funny, Cap. Very funny. So, do you get anything on him? Well, he did. When he told me that he has Hammerhead held up at a warehouse, at a old West warehouse, not too far from here, and he just told you I was on free will. Yeah. So basically, he's setting into a trap. Pretty much, yeah. Well, considering that Hammerhead is our only way to take down a monster, I don't have much choice. Don't have much choice. No choice. Let me handle this, Captain City. I'm going. Happy. You better when you fought, you better got out alive. I mean, like you're and you close to look, you need a partner to help watch your back, and I can't. But besides, I never. Besides, in all my life, I never let someone I have arrested go. Stay out. Hammerhead was my responsibility to bring into the precinct, and once we're gone, I would have. I had to complete that mission regardless of the situation. Alright, dude. Oh, it's Gwen. She must be. You should probably get that. It's probably your daughter, right? Hey, Gwen. Oh, Dad, thank goodness you're okay. Are you? Wait, I'm sorry, Gwen. I'm afraid I have to be running late for dinner. But why? What, Dad? You know. But let Spider-Man handle it. He can. Well, I can. I'm glad. But I can't. Gwen. I need to do something. Dad, I promise. I know about your. But again, I know it. But I know about your word about me, Gwen. I know things haven't. I know that. Feeling that I always want danger as a cop, and I'm easy. Ever since you were little, you always. But you gotta promise. But you gotta trust me, Gwen. I know what I'm doing. Now, I promise you, Gwen. I will come out like I always do. You can count on it, Gwen. Count on it. Oh, alright. Just be careful, Dad. Always, Gwenny Pooh. Love you. Love you too, Dad. Gwenny Pooh, huh? Don't start. Oh, come on, Pete. Come on, Spidey. We have a crime boss to take. We have to liberate. Right? Do you? Hey, what's this? Hey, well. This is curious. This thing that I said reported at the we seen at the airport where Harry was abducted. So, here, smart, but hey, I need to show. MJ, smart thing to do would go and call the cops, tell them. But I need to show. All my people telling me I can't handle. But I can handle things on my own. I can. Besides, I going. Oh, jeez. And how the question how to get without being seen? Huh. Well, perhaps I should. Pego. If I can't go, perhaps I go the up way. If I can't go over it. Just easy. I mean, you got this. Oh wow. Well, you're. This is not something I'm not used to doing. It is. Do you know how long the boss wants us to keep for? Keep him for until he gets. Where is he back here? I thought the boss told me he was gonna come back like a few days ago. Well, Green Goblin. Uh, when when he says one thing, he means something. I thought I was kind of hoping I'd be able to get out of here by Friday. I promised my niece I would visit her at a quinceanera. Yeah. Oh, you heard that saying? Oh, that's so nice. Yeah. What do you want? Hopefully, I just thought kind of was a boss. After he takes over a man with a former crime boss called Hammer. Oh, dude. So dude. I can't believe we're big. I don't see why. I don't know why. I don't know why the boss wanted us to capture this punk kid anyway. He's truly no threat. Yeah, but you know who? Oh wait, he's whining again, fighting us with his daddy's money. How pathetic! You're not gonna get away with this. You hear me? And my dad's a very powerful man. Harry, MJ, what you should be quiet. How you find me? It's a long story, but I tell you about after I get you. What are you doing? Why? These people are not something you should be messing with. And I know, I can handle myself. Hey, I thought I managed to find you, didn't I? How did you? Fine. I can tell you later. Come on. Let's go, dude. Shoot. What was that? Something. We better check it out. How about that? It's nothing. Hey, and there's no prison here. Where did that punk kid go? Hey there, dude. What the? Stop! It's out here, dude. Oh no, he's boss. You gotta stop him. Come on, oh man, really. I'm supposed to, you have a plan yet, so, still working on it. I to be honest, I didn't actually think this thing through. What? Please tell me you called the cops, right? No, why are you at MJ? Why would you not call the cops if you know where I am? Okay, it's complicated, Harry, but, it was like gone was. I seen, oh, we don't, I think so. Hey, Fist, look out, incoming, you. Well, Harry, you can handle explosive, even I. Come on, let's go, dude. I am glad that you came, MJ. Thanks for rescue, MJ. But how do you find me? I used my old Watson kind of charm. I thought I was saying, you found my dad? Yes. But Harry, my son asked me. I think he knew. You see, I found this at your dad's office. Well, I mean here, where you were. So you're saying that my dad knew? I think your dad knew that you were here, but he didn't. No, I know my dad is not the father of a year and can be a jerk sometimes, but know that I've been captured by criminals and know where not doing anything about it. Why would he do that? And Harry, do you know why you guys catch him? Well, he did tell. One of them did mention that when I was captured, when they cornered me and my dad, everybody told me that. I said that I was the Green Goblin and this all. Why would they? I'm not the Green. Wait, no. Then again, I'm not sure anymore. My dad told me that but being called create a dual personality. And you see, I think my dad's got involved with some very dangerous people. What do you mean? I think like crime dangerous. I think he got in business with criminals. They were part of some secret style group called the Magia or something, and they were helping them with something. I don't. And he told me that I created a dual personality. One, there was threatening my father. I created a dual when caused me to create a dope that wanted to take control, and take control of their criminal empire. That was called the Green Goblin. So that's impossible. Over here, I heard on the radio that the Green Goblin attacked a police car carrying some sort of major criminal gangbanger. I did arrest her a few hours ago. So I'm not the Goblin. So someone must be. Perhaps they're really going to hire those criminals to protect you, to make people think that it was you. So why would they do that? Why? Sketchy. I noticed while I was trying to take me into work, I didn't notice that there were also housing a lot of Oscorps that they're going. What do you mean? Well, a few months ago, my dad may have stole some research deal from this guy called 82 going at tech fight designs. And they create that was used for a guy that Green Goblin uses. So he's using extra. And I think there's something. I have before. He thinks that maybe Osborn has something to do with death of his parents. I mean, like that killed Pierce. I don't. It's also. Well, I have no idea about we better. So we better help you. I don't know, Pierce. I mean, what do you mean? Pierce had nothing to help me find you, Harry. I'm certain Pierce had. Bear. Alright, let's go. Just like the place, Cap. Well, obviously, because this place definitely screams criminal hideout. What do we have here? Well, isn't this fight? I guess we're all. I have a feeling we're all here for the scene. Well, if it isn't Silvermane, crime boss himself, Silvermane. Captain Stacy, it's my honor to my pleasure to introduce you to the big crime boss, Silvermane, policeman. I highly doubt that a cop will believe any child. I don't know about that, Silvermane. I have ever since I became a cop, I've done some research on you, and I have built a case that at this point you be an actual criminal crime boss. If you really have any hard evidence, you would have arrested me by now. I did until it gone. So I guess then that means we're all here for the same reason. If you're, well, I don't. So no reason. Look, it's pretty obvious that we want the same thing to be. Help me take down. Help me free Hammerhead from going, and I'll make it. Wow. If you think what you free Hammerhead, you'll never think coming. Why don't we risk and we'll stop? Goblin is a real enemy here. We'll stop working and free Hammerhead, and we'll discuss the other details of it later. Sounds like a plan. To me, anything to help us. Now come. Now we have work to do. Well, isn't this a surprise? Spider-Man, the Cap, please, and the Kingpin of the Magia himself all to rescue their little pawn. How adorable. This is embarrassing. I'll say. I thought you knew better when I was captured by a freak in a mask. Well, maybe when I hadn't captured if you didn't turn me over. What are you talking about? I know it was you that turned me over to the police can't show me. I never. Why would I tell the pigs where they can arrest one of my most top lieutenants? So even. I'll do. Peter, you see, it was I. Why? All for this, I knew that. You see, I never had any. I needed an excuse to bring all three. So I take out all of my enemies at once. Look out, you. Now the real party can begin. Well, hello, Sylvie. Going my way, Sadie. Why you Sadie? I say you only want Sylvie. Help me and I'll call it even. Hey, who said you for me? Lava. This was the first time. Not this time, Spidey. Parker. So yeah, alright. You only rub it in my face. So now what? Brought my secret to every criminal I know who wants a piece of me. I could, or I can use it as the button to convince you to join my side. Help me take down Silvermane, and I'll keep a little secret. Not a chance, Goblin. No way I'm gonna make a deal with you. Then the only way if you kill me. And I hide out you have the stomach to do that, boy. I don't know. I've done a lot of things it's no different. Help me out, homie cop. Make yourself useful. Don't push it, Silvermane, you're safe now. Yeah. Freeze, you. Freeze, don't even think, don't point. So, Hammerhead, you're under, you're still coming with me. Hammerhead, you idiot. What's the big idea? Idea. Taking advantage of a safe situation to make me the head. What? Dude, your day's running the monster. I'm taking control. You lost your mind, Hammerhead, and you're gonna lose your life too. Whoa, easy with the fire, you two. Hello, Spidey, you wanna test a new toy? Goblin stuff, whoa, now let's have a test, Sully. We'll break first my goblin goo or your bones. Although I'm betting for both. All my life I helped keep you out, help you keep your clan's queen, and now I'm gonna bring you down. What's wrong, Hammerhead? Forgot your fancy. What's wrong, Silvermane? Forgot your fancy suit. I will worry, but when God broke into my home, he sabotaged my hammer, so I couldn't use it first. How convenient for me. No, dude. No. That's all I need. Silvermane, you're under arrest. Not a chance. I guess my days of being a free man over. No problem. I always wanted to try living my life underground. Silvermane, how, you're not getting away that easy, Sylvie. Looks like I don't know how to try something else, dude. Hope this works. It's the end of the line for you. Not a chance. Jesus, do you ever know when to die? I don't kill easy, God. You used to know that. Harry used to know that. Dude. We're here to get you out here. If I don't talk, get me out of here. Free. Blast, dude. Well, Stacey, this crew wasn't your finest moment. You may have failed to bring in, but I can still help bring down this clown. We could have been a great team, but you could have proven to be more of a mess. Oh great, now you're starting to sound like Jameson. Now you're gonna freeze. Wait, we gotta get out of here. No! It's like you've been skewered. No! Why, Harry? It's you. Harry, you could. How could you do? How could you do this? He was a father. Cause he got in my ass. I'm gonna make you. Have a bomb. How about we? Harry, wait, Harry. No. This place is gonna go wrong any minute. I got you, sir. It's gonna be okay. I got you. Put it down, Peter. Put it down. Stacy, hang on. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna get you to the hospital. You're gonna be okay. It's too late. I think this is gonna be my last run-in, Spidey. Don't say that. You're gonna be okay, Captain Stacy. You're gonna be okay. Look at me. Look, Spidey, I need you to promise me something. Anything. Promise. Promise me you'll take care of Gwen. Promise me that you'll keep her safe. I promise her. But trust me, you'll still have a chance. I'm afraid this is my last. You know, I've been I've been a cop for 20 years now, and for 10 years I have been the city's police captain. And I had a lot of situations where I fought, let's say, and I fought actually, I really thought I was gonna, every time I managed to play out, to beat the odds. It's funny, I guess you can't beat the odds forever, huh? Don't talk like that, sir. You're gonna be okay. Now I want you to know what's wrong about you, Spidey. You are a hero. Promise me you'll keep protecting the city the same way you always have, and that you'll bring that psychopath down the right way. Can you do that, son? I promise, Captain Stacy. Good lad. And Stacy, no, dude, no, dude. That is Gwen again. Are you okay? Hi, Gwen. Peter, where's my dad? Is he okay? Gwen, I'm so sorry, but what do you mean? Where's my dad? Where is he? I'm so sorry, Gwen. Your father's no, don't you dare say it. Don't you dare say it. I'm sorry, Gwen. I wish I did my best. No, Dad. I'm so sorry, Gwen. I'm so sorry. So sorry. So sorry. I know what you're thinking, Peter, but it's not your fault what happened to Gwen's father. Well, it kind of feels like my fault. What does feel like my fault? Carter Connors, how you didn't let anything happen, Peter? What happened today? I'm sure you did the best you could. You could. Good. It was the Green Goblin, and then it was the Green Goblin who killed Captain City because I wasn't strong enough to stop him. Because I wasn't willing to kill Peter. Peter. Okay. When I was a young, back when I said too, I was fighting, being a dino doctor for the army. I saw a lot of killing when I was overseas, fighting, help keep American soldiers in one piece every time they go off into war. And if being over there is telling me anything, that no good comes to killing. It doesn't matter who you kill or who does the killing. It's always the same. At the end of the day, it's just killing. It doesn't do any good. But because of me, Gwen doesn't have a father anymore. I know that, Peter. But you have to know that blame yourself is not going to do you any good. And I guarantee that Gwen doesn't blame you for it. I'm sure Gwen knows that you did your best too. Why is she not talking to me? But Gwen just lost her father, and she needs time to heal, Peter. I'm sure you can relate. Yeah, I was the same way when I lost Uncle Ben. When I lost my Uncle Ben, so I know how she feels. Exactly. Look, Peter. I promise you, I'll do it. When you once you bring you shouldn't let this. What happened to Captain Stacy? He sees who you are. And you can't. But remember, if it is still Harry, but you gotta. I'm sure you want. Right, you're right, Dr. Connors. I promise you, I won't kill anyone on my watch. I count it. I know you won't. Peter? MJ looked. Harry? Okay, easy, Peter. Now, if you want to punch your best friend in the face for what happened, but remember, MJ's, and he doesn't know what, and she doesn't know this much, so it's better. MJ, what have you been? Well, while you off, I actually found hey, Harry. He was surrounded by people. What you went there? Why did you call for help? Well, at least you actually. Where were you, Peter? When you look, Harry? You know, I got that's the point. What matters is, well, it's about. I have something I gotta tell you.